Welcome to Community Spotlight. I'm Leah Haslage. Today we'll be discussing the Aspire Nurse Scholars Program. Our guest is Daria Sheafe, yes, who is the Nurse Education Program Coordinator at the Cleveland Clinic. And we have LaShariah Williams, who is a Senior Scholar in the program. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
First off, tell us what the Aspire program is.
The Aspire program is an enrichment program for high school students to give them some exposure to the field of nursing. It was the brainchild of the Howley Family Foundation in collaboration with our Executive Chief Nursing Officer, Dr. Kelly Hancock. I was just blessed to come along at the correct time and was hired to coordinate the program.
And this is a newer program, right?
Brand new. We just finished our first cohort this year. The students were there with me from February through April. And they came 12 consecutive Saturdays. And we had a good time, and they learned a lot.
Now, the students, they're juniors, correct?
Correct. High school juniors. They have to be juniors to apply to the program. But we see this long term. We've already thought this out, so that they will complete their nursing degree free of charge with a scholarship provided by the program, and then come back and be Cleveland Clinic caregivers. Oh. Then they can go on, because of our tuition reimbursement program, they can go ahead and get a bachelor's degree. So it's just a springboard.
It's an incredible opportunity.
Wonderful opportunity.
Yeah. So now what made the next step go to seniors? Did you just see such a huge involvement in students in the junior program that made you want to continue?
No, that was the design of the program originally, to start with juniors, give them some exposure to see if they really like this. So often students go to college, graduate, have a degree, and then get a job in something totally different. So this is a way to diversify nursing, because we're bringing students from our community right into the Cleveland Clinic. So they start as juniors. We give them minimal exposure and do some other educational things like soft skills and professionalism, because the one thing I do want the juniors to come out with is to have some skills in case they don't go into nursing, which at 16, who knows exactly what they want to do for the rest of their life, right? So even if they don't go into nursing, they can still have skills that they can take with them in whatever career.
Well, you just touched upon this, but what all do students gain throughout the program? What experiences do they get to have?
We have sessions every Saturday. They get exposure to our fabulous learning center, the Simulation Center. We have resources because we're positioned right in nursing education. So they get the same resources that we use with our staff and residents that are training. So they get that. We have speakers come in. We see parts of the Cleveland Clinic that I never knew existed until this program. So they get a lot of exposure, and they get a shadow experience as well to see. Some of the students actually went into the ICU. Oh. And so it either would confirm or have them say, no, this is not for me.
Yeah. That's a good test for them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, LaShariah, what has your experience been like in the program? Because you're a senior now, so you've been through it a little bit now.
My experience has been great in the program. Starting off as a junior, there were different things that we learned, and every Saturday consisted of something different. So the skills not only were about nursing, they were actually essential to life. We learned about putting ourselves out there and our self-image and being professional along with nursing. So the program has just been great for me.
What's been your favorite experience so far with it?
My favorite experience was Simulation Day. We got to actually be hands-on with the mannequins and learn things that they do in the real hospital setting, and our location is an exact replica of the hospital, so it was very educational.
What a cool experience for someone, especially at your age.
Yes.
And So has this inspired you to definitely go into nursing?
Yes, I'm definitely going into nursing.
Well, very good. So now Cleveland Clinic obviously is hosting this program. So
Correct.
what does the clinic benefit? What do they gain from having something like this?
It's a win-win situation, Leah. The students benefit, obviously, but we also get to grow our own, if you will. And the community will provide us with the nurses that mirror our patients. We want our staff to represent the community that we serve. And so this way we start them early. They're exposed to Cleveland Clinic culture. They bring all their diverse ideas, that can only help the clinic grow in their innovation. So it's a win-win for both sides.
Now, does the clinic solely support this program, or do you count on grants or donations, or how does that work for the program?
It's a collaboration, a joint funding from the Howley Family Foundation. They are the donors for this program, and as well as the Cleveland Clinic. So that's the funding part of it, but the educational academic collaboration is with Tri-C. And in talks with Tri-C, I've been very close with them and expressed the fact that I want these students to matriculate through the nursing program together. So they've agreed to do that because we've identified that that's one of the barriers to minorities being successful in a nursing program, that support system. Yeah. So we've incorporated that, and we feed them. If you feed them, they will come, right?
Yeah.
So we have a good time. I definitely did not want this to duplicate school. They're in school 5 days a week for 6 hours. So we have a long day, so we didn't want to make it classroom.
Right.
So we have a good time. It's a very robust curriculum. They learn a lot about, like she said, their digital brand, things of that nature, things that, like she said, will take them through life, whether they become a nurse or not.
Nothing helps you learn better or faster, I think, than hands-on.
Hands-on, absolutely, absolutely.
So for students that want to participate, what's the criteria that they need to meet?
Okay, I'm glad you asked that question because I'm actively recruiting for my next class of juniors. They need to be, obviously, 11th grade for this academic school year. They need to have a 3.0 grade point average and be able to attend all 12 Saturday sessions. Now the sessions will start in February and run through April.
Okay, and so how would a student find this information? Where can they go to apply?
They can go to clevelandclinic.org/aspire, and that will give all the details of the program, and as well as there's a link at the bottom of the page for them to apply. The application is a very easy process. It's about a page and a half, would you say? 3 short essay questions, and the other page is mostly demographics. Who are you? Where do you go to school? So I would say maybe 30 minutes to complete the application in its entirety, get parental permission, and they can get it to me quickly because
there's a deadline, right?
The deadline is coming up. Next Friday, October 20th is the deadline.
All right, so definitely want to make sure you guys get on that right now and get those applications in.
Absolutely.
How many students will you be taking?
The class will consist of 25, but we start out with, we want to have a nice amount of applications, and then we vet those applications and then do interviews. And from those interviews, then we select our final 25.
Now from the junior level to the senior level, how does that process work to continue on? Do you just take any junior into the senior level, or is there a certain criteria for that?
Well, I was kind of hoping with this first cohort that we would have some self-attrition so that I wouldn't have to make the decision as to who came back and who didn't. The program was designed to bring back about half. So we started with 25 to bring back about 12 seniors. However, the Howleys were very pleased with the program, and they were very generous and decided that I could bring back as many as we needed to bring back. So we have 19 seniors from our first cohort.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Great number.
What I'm looking for is really students that have the passion for nursing. And I thought that some of these experiences might either validate their, desires or say, no, this is not right. Yeah. But what happened was it was confirmation. Every single one. Well, I have 19 returning out of 25, so it didn't help me with my selection process very much. But it just speaks volumes to the program and the quality of the program and how much the students enjoyed it.
And so after senior level, like she was saying, you're going to go on to Tri-C. There's other incentives then. Tri-C, they get scholarship money, right?
Absolutely. The students, after completing their 12 Saturdays, they get a $500 stipend at the junior level. Okay. The seniors, returning seniors, will also get a $500 stipend. They will be trained as a patient care nursing assistant by the time they graduate high school, which means that this is a great transition for them. They can work at the Cleveland Clinic as a nursing assistant as soon as they graduate high school. Then they will start Tri-C in the fall of next year in the nursing program together as a cohort. And they'll have made many mentors and colleagues along the way to help support them through that process.
That's wonderful. Now, how has this program benefited you for your future? Like, what do you see moving forward?
This program has benefited me by giving me the chance to learn more things about nursing. I always wanted to be a nurse, but I didn't know exactly what it all consisted of, and I learned different aspects about nursing. And on top of the scholarship, it just funds the way for me to actually go to school free of charge. So that's a blessing to have.
For students seeing this, what would you tell them about why they should get involved in the Aspire program?
I feel that it's a great opportunity for you. You learn a lot. You find yourself with this program, and it's definitely a way to get through college if that's a struggle for some people financially.
Do you have anything else that you think our viewers should know about the program?
I just really want a lot of high school juniors to take advantage of this opportunity and fill out their applications and get them to me before October 20th so that we can have a wonderful array of students and continue this process and just continue to feed our pipeline and get nurses from our community right into the Cleveland Clinic.
Congratulations again on such a successful program, and congratulations again to you being a senior in this program, and you're going to be moving on and you're going to make a great nurse.
Thank you.
And one more last time, how can people get more information about Aspire?
They can go to clevelandclinic.org/aspire. That's the website, and that will give all the program details, dates, as well as a link to the application.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for being here today. I know I've learned a lot, and I know our viewers have too, and good luck on the future in nursing.
Thank you so much, Leah.
Thank you. And thank you so much for watching Community Spotlight, only here on TV 20. I'm Leah Haslage. Until next time.